What's up, Ma?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah,
I love you.
I love you too.
My baby.
Ma, freshly dipped though. Yeah, my mom's is single. Mom's is single. I ain't gonna hate on my mom's. She's single. Me and my mom talked about one time doing a dating show with her. And she's so picky. She's so picky, they don't stand. But yeah, that'd be the funniest show in the world.
It will be, especially with me.
In a little situation, and I was on trial. And my mother would come to court every day with me and sit there every day. And the trial was like 3 months.
In a sensational turn of events, the mother of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has broken her silence, unveiling a series of revelations that her son had kept under wraps for years. The bombshell disclosure promises to shed light on hidden facets of Diddy's life, from personal struggles and family secrets to behind-the-scenes turmoil in his illustrious career. As the world eagerly anticipates the full extent of these revelations, the intrigue surrounding one of the entertainment industry's most enigmatic figures has never been greater.
You go through a time like that shakes your whole existence. And when you turn around or you look to the side, your mother's gonna be there. And she was there. And
Sean Diddy Combs lost his father at the tender age of 2, leaving him to be raised by his mother, Janice Combs. Throughout the years, the rapper and music mogul has often reflected on the profound and lasting impact his mother's upbringing has had on his life and career. Born in a public housing project in Harlem, New York, Diddy, formerly known as Puff Daddy, was raised in Mount Vernon alongside his sister Keisha. After the violent death of their father, a former U.S. Air Force serviceman turned drug dealer when Diddy was just 2 years old, their mother Janice single-handedly brought up the siblings. "She tried to protect me. My father was a hustler who sold drugs. During his time, that was the way out of Harlem, either that or playing basketball," he said. "My mother didn't want me to follow in his footsteps, so she was selective about which truths she told me. My father was in the Army and he owned a limousine service and he died in a car accident. Actually, he was shot in a car. But even as a kid, I put 2 and 2 together. I noticed that guys from the streets in Harlem always seemed to know my family's last name. I used to run with your father," they'd tell me. "All my uncles were street hustlers as well." An associate of the notorious New York City drug lord Frank Lucas, Diddy's father was shot and killed during a reported drug deal in Central Park West. In the aftermath, Janice Combs supported her children by working as a teaching assistant and part-time model. In a tribute to her dedication and sacrifices, Diddy later named his lucrative ventures Janice Combs Music Publishing and Janice Combs Management in her honor. In 2001, she ventured briefly into restaurant management, transforming an unassuming Brooklyn lot into Mama Duke Southern cuisine. Located at Flatbush Avenue and Bergen Street in Prospect Heights, the soul food takeaway served fried chicken dinners for 4 years before closing its doors permanently in 2005. Visitors to the Prospect Heights weblog, dailyheights.com, initially claimed that Janice shut down the business due to a $2,000 increase in monthly rent. However, this post was later retracted when Matthew Pinchik, the landlord and owner of a neighboring hardware store, denied the claim, as reported by the New York Times at the time. Janice ended up taking on the duties of both a mother and a father. "My mother played the role of a father, and my grandmother played the role of my mother," Diddy said. In 2020, Diddy made headlines by gifting his mother $1 million and a new Bentley to celebrate her 80th birthday at a lavish dinner in Los Angeles. Demonstrating that nothing was too extravagant for his mother, he presented her with a hefty check in front of their guests during the milestone celebration. Diddy then escorted her outside, where a brand new Bentley awaited on the driveway, much to the delight of their gathered friends. Diddy looked back on his relationship with his mother in a 2006 interview with Oprah Winfrey. "My mother likes to spend time with me. She loves me so much, and she's so proud of me," he said. "She almost killed herself to make sure I went to private schools, to expose me to travel. She made sure I never looked down on other people. She also ignited a fire in me." Following a shooting incident at a New York City nightclub that led to Diddy's arrest and charges, his mother stood steadfastly by his side as he fought for his freedom. In 2001, he was acquitted, marking a significant victory in his legal battle. "She wanted me to be bigger than my circumstances," he said. "During the trial, she walked by me every step of the way." Diddy spent his formative years moving between Harlem and Mount Vernon, New York. Reflecting on his upbringing, he often spoke fondly of his time living in the suburbs. "Until I was 12, I lived in Harlem. Then we moved to Mount Vernon, New York. That was Mom's way of getting us out of the inner city after my father was killed. But my grandmother lived in Harlem, so I went back and forth," he recounted. "I remember the simple things about Mount Vernon: grass, trees, and being able to play baseball. In Harlem, there was no little league, no front yard with grass. But the neighborhood was multicultural, so that broadened my horizons." Amidst the myriad of challenges currently faced by Diddy and his family, one might expect the hip-hop mogul to be feeling despondent. However, recent images published by the Daily Mail tell a different story. Diddy and his mother, Janice Combs, were spotted in good spirits as they engaged with fans at his Miami home over the weekend. In one snapshot, Diddy appeared to light something up before continuing his conversation with his mother. These moments of positivity come shortly after Diddy was named as a co-defendant in yet another sexual assault lawsuit involving his son, Christian King Combs. Nevertheless, there's one woman who remains steadfastly by her son's side: former model and co-founder of Janice Combs Music Holdings, Janice Combs. Similarly, in the aftermath of the federal raid on Diddy's LA and Miami residences, Misa Hilton, mother of Diddy's son Justin Dior Combs, has also voiced her support for her son. She recently criticized the Department of Homeland Security officers for what she perceived as excessive force against Justin and Christian. However, it's important to note that Misa had reportedly been sharing cryptic messages on her social media platform since last year, which some believed hinted at her discontent with her son's life choices and his association with Diddy. Observing Diddy and Janice together during this period shouldn't catch anyone off guard, particularly considering the long-standing speculation that she's the silent force behind the "I'll Be Missing You" rapper and the discreet overseer of his affairs. However, what does raise eyebrows is the optics of solely witnessing his mother by his side, especially since many of Diddy's closest friends have yet to publicly voice their support for him.
Every single day, she was there, and that's something that you would expect, but it meant so much to me. It meant so much to me.
Gene Deal has recently disclosed some concerning information about Diddy and his mother, Janice. He alleged that Diddy had been physically aggressive towards his mother on previous occasions. Additionally, rumors have surfaced implying that Janice may have been involved in questionable activities, potentially exploiting young women. Furthermore, a resurfaced video featuring Diddy's former artist, Mace, hints at Janice possibly holding incriminating evidence against Diddy. These revelations provoke inquiries into the nature of their relationship and its potential impact on Diddy's conduct.
This is the part of why he do the things that he do to women, bro. Because if you do that type of thing to your mother, I heard him curses.
Over the years, Diddy has confronted significant allegations ranging from assault to exploitation and trafficking. Many are grappling with understanding the roots of Diddy's actions, speculating whether they stem from his upbringing or innate disposition. Some posit that Janice's fervent ambition for Diddy to succeed may have influenced her tolerance of his aggressive behavior. Recent revelations have sparked concerns about the values and teachings Diddy may have absorbed from Janice. The claims regarding Janice's alleged involvement in organizing events that may have exploited young women have added another dimension of complexity to the situation. If proven true, these allegations further prompt questions about the potential influence Janice may have wielded over Diddy's attitudes and behavior towards women. Recent legal challenges against Diddy have heightened these concerns, particularly given that he has 4 daughters. In essence, the revelations shared by Gene Deal have ignited discussions about the dynamics between Diddy and Janice and their potential influence on Diddy's behavior. Janice allegedly encouraged Diddy to do whatever it took to climb the ladder, even if it meant compromising himself for his mentor, Clive Davis. From the very beginning, Janice was purportedly involved in Diddy's ascent to the top. When Diddy began displaying signs of anger issues and disturbing personality traits, not only did Janice refuse to seek help for him, but rumor has it she encouraged him to be ruthless and to step on others. Even more bizarre, Janice reportedly did nothing when Diddy directed his anger towards her and his bodyguard, Gene Deal. Gene Deal recently revealed that Diddy used to slap Janice.
He should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what?
In a recent interview on The Art of Dialogue, Gene revealed that former Bad Boy Records president Kirk Burroughs informed him that he witnessed Diddy smack Janice. According to Gene, he had previously seen Diddy verbally disrespect his mother, calling her every name in the book. However, Gene didn't know that Diddy used to put his hands on her. As Gene pointed out, it's no surprise that he treated all the women in his life with disrespect, because if he's willing to slap his own mother, then there's no telling what he could do to other women. But this isn't the only revelation Gene made about Diddy's mom.
Somebody should have whooped his ass way back then. When you do your mother like that, you don't care about no woman in the street. And he was like, I know, Gene, but he was just a kid. This came from Kirk Burroughs' mouth himself. I was like, yo, that shit is crazy. Had I known that back then, yeah, I wouldn't have worked for no dude like that, man. I wouldn't even F with him. I'd have told all the dudes in the same gang, and we probably would have beat the shit out of him when he came around.
In another older interview, he claimed that Janice once made a pass at him, and when he rejected her, that's when he and Diddy fell out and he left the job as his bodyguard. But Janice wasn't the only man who hung around Diddy that Janice allegedly tried to make a move on. There are also rumors that she tried to groom Mason and introduce him to certain activities. While Mace never directly accused Janice of this, he dropped hints on more than one occasion that Janice has all the receipts of Diddy's actions. During one of his rants, Mace also revealed that the only person who holds evidence of every wrongdoing Diddy has committed is his mother. According to Mace, Diddy has transferred almost all of his assets into his mother's name as a precautionary measure, ensuring that he remains financially secure in case of any fallout.
How dare this nigga told me he want receipts? Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts, nigga. Thing is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipt.
Now, there is speculation that Diddy's peculiar relationship with his mom must be at least part of the reason why he behaves the way he does. While that's not an excuse for his behavior, it helps to understand why he acts as if he's never been told no in his life. Rumors circulating about Diddy have reached a fever pitch, with claims bordering on the outrageous. Among the most recent speculations is the notion that Diddy's mother, Janice Combs, allegedly coerced him into witnessing explicit encounters when he was a minor. The proliferation of such sensational stories has made it increasingly difficult to discern fact from fiction. Some even suggest that Diddy's tumultuous upbringing, including allegations involving his mother's purported involvement in such activities, may have contributed to his complex persona. However, it's essential to approach these claims with skepticism, as they remain unverified. Ever since Cassie filed her lawsuit, Diddy's life has taken a severe downturn. He has lost over 18 brand deals and was removed from his position as chairman of his own company, Revolt TV. Additionally, he is being taken to court by the company that distributes his alcoholic beverages, and the sexual assault lawsuits continue to pile up. It seems likely that it won't be long before his bank account is drained to cover all the court fees and fines he is facing. People have been speculating for a while now that Diddy's relationship with his mom goes far beyond a typical mother-son dynamic. These rumors intensified after a video went viral showing Diddy and Janice kissing each other on the lips. What really caught people's attention, however, was that Janice had her nails painted white, a detail that has sparked further controversy. Observers noted that Janice was wearing white nails, which is significant because Cassie mentioned in her lawsuit that Diddy made her wear white nail polish during certain occasions. Among a list of allegations, Ventura told that she was required to always paint her nails white to contrast her nails with the skin of the black men he hired to have **** with her. People also noticed that ever since Diddy started dating Young Miami, she switched from her usual long, colorful nails to wearing a very minimalistic white color. There is a belief among some that Janice is fully aware of everything and is still engaging in these activities with Diddy to this day. This speculation suggests that their relationship may involve more than just familial ties and extends into questionable activities. Some even speculate that Janice's alleged involvement in such activities could have a significant influence on Diddy's behavior and lifestyle choices. However, it's important to remember that these are only rumors and have not been substantiated. In addition to these allegations, she has also faced scrutiny for allegedly shielding Diddy and concealing his secrets over the years. While it's widely known that Diddy has been accused of mismanaging and exploiting numerous artists under his label, one individual who has consistently spoken out against him is Maze. It has emerged that Mace possesses a wealth of insider information that could significantly harm Diddy. Mace is now asserting that not only was Diddy's mom involved in his activities, but he also allegedly engaged in pimping out his mom for such encounters, with his mom subsequently concealing it all. Diddy has endured a tumultuous time in the past month or so, but Mace's latest revelations are far more disturbing than anticipated. According to Mace, not only was Diddy's mom aware of her son's mistreatment of his partners and girlfriends, but she was also allegedly cognizant of his involvement in these activities. What's even more troubling is Mace's claim that Mama Combs was directly involved in these encounters herself. If you're wondering why Mace is the sole former bad boy artist speaking out against Diddy and divulging the unsettling things he witnessed during his tenure with Diddy, it's because Diddy recently imposed non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, on them all. However, Mace was the only one astute enough to refrain from signing the NDA, allowing him the freedom to openly share his experiences. This tactic effectively silenced the others, leaving Mace as the lone voice shedding light on the alleged misconduct within Diddy's circle. In fact, their dispute dates back to 2020, when Mace publicly criticized Diddy for only compensating him with $20,000 for his tenure at Bad Boy Records. Mace further disclosed that he had offered Diddy over $2 million to purchase his publishing rights. However, Diddy declined the offer, insisting that Mace must match the offer of a specific European investor who was willing to pay more. This disagreement not only highlighted the financial disparities between Diddy and Mace, but also underscored their differing perspectives on the value of Mace's creative assets. Given everything we know now, it wouldn't be surprising if the reason Diddy fiercely supports his mother is because of the secrets they share. She appears to be the sole anchor keeping him out of legal trouble. If Mace's claim that everything Diddy owns is in his mother's name is true, it's only a matter of time before authorities start probing her as well. As usual, people had plenty to say about this, such as one individual who remarked, "His mom is his wife. She's one of those mothers who turned her son into her husband. That man never had a chance. He was groomed to be the demon he is today." Another one added, "It totally explains why he acts the way he does. My mother taught me and raised me the total opposite of the influence his mother, and that is why I behave nothing like him. As a counselor, I can confirm that his upbringing leads to behavior like this, and he is a total narcissist. Him and Jay-Z and all those other evil people need to face justice for what they have done to so many other men and women." Another one added, "He was doomed from the start. He inherited the worst traits from both his mother and father. Nonsense of a person. He could have chosen a different path, but his family demons followed him." Recent lawsuits and a circulating video have created turmoil within Diddy's family, leading to speculation that his mother may choose to distance herself from her son. The mounting legal challenges and public scrutiny could strain their relationship, potentially causing Janice Combs to take a stance against her son. This development raises questions about the strength of their bond and the potential fallout from the ongoing controversies. As the situation unfolds, observers wonder if Janice's allegiance to her son will remain steadfast, or if she will be compelled to sever ties in the face of mounting pressure. As the dust settles on the whirlwind of controversy surrounding Diddy and his family, Janice Combs' revelations stand as a pivotal moment in unraveling the enigma surrounding the music mogul. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.